What's on YouTube? It's Pete TT back at it with another Division video. Today guys I want to talk about named gear and the possibilities of future named gear coming with later updates. So in this video I will talk about why I think we will get new named gear and run through a few pieces of named gear I've thought about and think would be cool to add into the game. So up first, why do I think named gear is something we will see on a regular basis? Well, up until 1.5, high-end builds were kind of a thing of the past, but with the introduction of named gear, high-end builds came back with a massive amount of love and have proven themselves to be amazing and viable against the traditional and powerful gear sets we currently have. We also know from Hamish and Yannick that items such as the Barrett's chest piece have become the most sought after pieces of gear in the game to date, so it makes really good sense that named gear is something that will make a return in future updates, and I for one as a PvE fan am very excited for what named gear might look like in the future. Now then, let's talk about named gear that's currently in game and some of the ones I have thought up and would like to see implemented in the future. Now as always guys, these are just my ideas, so go ahead and leave me your ideas in the comment section down below of what you think. So first up we have Barrett's chest piece. An amazingly thought out bit of gear that works around your skills and their cooldowns. Now while this bit of gear does indeed have, in my opinion, a messed up drop rate and a few issues in terms of balancing, the idea behind it and the way in which it works is very nice, and it's something I hope they keep in the future. Now what would I like to see in terms of a future chest piece that works on a similar basis? Well, I'd like to see a different angle from the version we have now. So maybe instead of increasing armor when both skills are on cooldown, the new piece could increase our maximum health by 10%. And instead of damage increase of 5% when one skill is on cooldown, we could have increased damage resilience by 5%. This would then give us a piece that would work as kind of a tank build, and the Barrett's chest would offer the kind of more traditional DPS / armor mitigation build. Now, when it comes to, say, the mask, again, I think the idea behind Pharah's mask is a great idea. So why not keep a similar principle, but change up the damage resistance archetype from fire to, say, shock. So the new mask, say, would offer you the ability to negate all shock grenades and turrets. Now this would be a handy little number to have in your collection for PvP and would give you a mask that can be swapped out on the fly with, say, Pharah's mask, depending on what kind of server you find yourself up against in the DZ and what kind of NPCs you might be facing if you're playing in PvE. Now let's look at the backpack then. Currently we have the Ninja Bike Messenger Bag that offers you the ability to drop 1 fewer public items and lose 20% less XP when killed in the Dark Zone. Now personally I really don't like this pack and I think it's a bit of a letdown, but again, like the other pieces of named gear, the principle of having a Dark Zone based bit of named gear does appeal to me, so I've thought up a pack that would work in the Dark Zone. Removes the rogue marker placed on the map when you go rogue. This means that you can be a rogue agent but not appear on the map. Now obviously there would still have to remain the notification to other agents that there are rogue agents in the Dark Zone, but they would not be able to pinpoint your location. They would have to run around and find you. This I think could indeed offer a great tactical bit of gear to any agent that wants to PvP, and I believe that it could be a piece of gear that would be as sought after in the Dark Zone by PvPers as the Barrett's chest is in the Light Zone. Now then, let's move on to the gloves. Currently we have a set of gloves that are based on damage. The MC gloves offer you a 16% damage increase when no gear set bonuses are active. And yet again, I have to say, a well thought out bit of gear that encourages build variation, as to use these you need to have a high end build and no gear set bonuses active. Now again, let's stick with the basic principle of offering up a bonus for not using a gear set. But instead of a damage increase, let's give, say, a 16% skill power increase. This would give you the possibility with other pieces of gear of reaching the soft cap of 250,000 skill power, but without sacrificing the DPS and toughness most skill builds don't have. Again guys, this is just my idea, so go ahead, let me know in the comment section down below what you think and any ideas you might have. Now, before we start to wrap things up, guys, I am aware that I haven't given any possible ideas for the knee pads or the holster, and that's just because I can't think of anything that sticks to the idea that's currently implemented on these bits of gear. I love the idea behind the short bow knee pads, and I would like, again, to see the idea carried forward and the pads have something to do with grenades, but I'm not sure how. And the holster, let's be honest, is a great bit of gear, and I honestly don't want to change it, so that's probably not helping me think of something creative to use in a future update. So yeah, again, guys, let me know what, if anything, you would like to see as a new named bit of gear in the form of knee pads and a holster, and, well, any other ideas you have for other named slots. Overall, guys, named gear has been implemented into the game, and I think over the general player base it has been widely accepted, widely appreciated, and we all love them, okay? Yes, there is that issue, like I said at the beginning, with drop rate, and I think that does need to be looked at. I think there needs to be a bit more of a constant drop rate to them rather than such a random and varied drop rate. I mean, players running through 100 back-to-back Lexingtons and getting 0, and people run 3 Lexingtons and get 3 drop is a very messed up system to me. But you know, that's just my own opinion. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up there, guys. As always, if you like the video, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to your channel if you're new. There are plenty more Division videos coming your way. And as always, agents, thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, I'll catch you all soon.